Ever wondered why your diet stops working even though you're doing everything right? Here's the truth. Your metabolism isn't broken. It's just adapted to what you've been doing for a very long time. Your metabolism is your body's energy system. It decides whether to burn or store the calories you eat. When you suddenly start eating less calorie, your body just doesn't melt. It goes into panic mode. It assumes that there is a food shortage and starts conserving energy. As a result, you burn fewer calories, your mood worsens, your metabolism slows down, and your fat loss stalls. This process is called as metabolic adaptation or adaptive thermogenesis, and it's a way of your body protecting you. In one long-term study of the Biggest Loser contestants, participants still had suppressed metabolic rates even after 6 years of dieting, thus burning fewer calories than it is expected for their body size. Another review found that on average, people burn fewer than 90 calories than expected after a prolonged dieting phase. So the problem isn't that your metabolism is broken. It's just too smart. But the good news is you can retrain it. Here are 7 science-backed ways to fix your metabolism and get fit. The first point is eat enough, but smartly. When you go into prolonged dieting phase, you are consuming lesser calories, and that means your metabolism slows down. When you eat too little for too long, your body reduces its caloric burn to survive. The fix: increase your food intake gradually, about 50 to 100 calories per week until you reach your maintenance level. I have made a detailed guide on calorie deficit in the previous video, so please be sure to check that out. This process is called as reverse dieting and can help your metabolism readjust and reduce that metabolic adaptation without major fat gain. The second point is prioritize protein. Protein is your metabolism's best ally. It burns more calories than carbs or fats, and that is called as a thermic effect of food. It also helps to preserve muscle mass, your body's most active tissue. Aim for 25 to 40 grams of protein per meal. Your best sources are eggs, chicken, low-fat paneer, tofu, whey protein. And if you're following me from Twitter, then you must be knowing about the 100-gram protein club. This is a movement that I started on Twitter. There are more than 800 members in this group as I record this video, and it only talks about hitting that 100-gram protein goal. Join the club and I'll help you hit that 100-gram protein goal. The third most important point is building muscle mass. Muscle just doesn't keep you strong, it keeps your metabolism resilient. As you grow, muscle mass reduces, and that is one of the most important reasons for your metabolism slowing down. Muscle mass decreases 2 to 3% per decade, and after 40, it reduces massively. To improve muscle mass, hit your protein intake, exercise, lift heavy weights, and train to failure. When you do all of these points, you will improve muscle mass and your metabolism gets better. The fourth point is sleep, which is the most overlooked fat loss tool. You cannot build muscle mass without having at least 7 to 9 hours of night sleep. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's your metabolic foundation. When you don't sleep enough, just like me, who is a medical intern, then your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, rises, leptin reduces, and ghrelin rises. These are the hormones that control hunger and fullness. That means more cravings, less energy, and fewer calories burnt. That's why aim for 7 to 9 hours of night sleep. The fifth point is move throughout the day. That is called as non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Now look, your metabolic pyramid looks like this. You can see that NEAT has actually 20 to 30% of your metabolic control. You don't need to live your life in a gym. You need to move more outside of it. Most daily caloric burn after your basal metabolic rate comes from NEAT, which means the calories burned during walking, fidgeting, cleaning, brushing. This comprises NEAT. Two people of the same size and having the same calories can differ by a huge margin just because one person included more movement throughout the day. Start simple, park your car far, take the stairs, and opt for a small walk after your meals. Remember, every step counts. The sixth point is stay hydrated. Drinking less water can result in your metabolism slowing down. Even mild dehydration can lower your energy levels and your metabolism becomes inefficient. Drinking more water supports your caloric burn and also improves your digestion. You can keep a water bottle on your work desk and that will improve your hydration levels massively. Aim for 2.5 to 4 liters of water, and if you live in tropical climates like me in Goa, then increase that up to 4 liters. Hydrating foods like cucumber, oranges, lettuce, berries also help. The seventh point is planned refeed or maintenance weeks. Now look, once you're in a prolonged deficit for too long, your body adapts. That's when a maintenance week or a refeed week will actually help improve your leptin and ghrelin hormones, the same hormones that control hunger and fullness. It's like giving your metabolism a break. Think of it as your body telling you, you're safe, there's food again. If you want to plan refeed or maintenance weeks, this is best done with professional coaches who know how to approach this situation. Remember, the goal isn't to trick your metabolism, it's to cooperate with it. When you feed your body enough, sleep deeply, move often, and train for strength, your metabolism becomes flexible and resilient. It starts working with you instead against you. Your metabolism isn't your enemy. It's a reflection of how you take care of yourself. Nourish it, move it, rest it, and it will reward you with everlasting energy, sustainable fat loss, and better mood and focus. Which of these 7 habits will you start implementing right now? Protein, sleep, or exercise? Comment below and I'll reply with science-backed practical tips you can start using this week.